ישראל ערוכה לחידוש המלחמה מול איראן. צה"ל ערוך בהגנה ובהתקפה והמטרות מסומנות. ממתינים לאור ירוק מארצות הברית, בראש ובראשונה כדי להשלים את חיסול שושלת חמינאי, יוזם תוכנית ההשמדה נגד ישראל, ואת מחליפי המחליפים של מנהיגות משטר הטרור האיראני. ובנוסף, להחזיר את איראן לעידן החושך והאבן, על ידי פיצוץ מתקני האנרגיה והחשמל המרכזיים, וריסוק התשתיות הלאומיות הכלכליות. שלטון הטרור באיראן מתמחה בעיקר בדיכוי פנימי של האוכלוסייה, באמצעות משמרות המהפכה והבסיג' ובסחטנות אנרגטית, עם איום בהעלאת מחירי הנפט בעולם. הוא שוכב על הקרשים, מנהיגיו מסתתרים במנהרות ומתקשים לתקשר ולקבל החלטות. השמיים שלו פרוצים לרווחה, וכל התשתיות הלאומיות שלו ומתקניו האסטרטגיים חשופים להתקפות, אבל הוא מכריז שהוא מנצח. כי ממש כמו החיזבאללה בלבנון והחמאס בעזה, לא אכפת לו מהמחירים הכבדים שמשלמת האוכלוסייה. העיקר ההישרדות האישית, שגם היא לא מובטחת. כאשר תתחדש המתקפה הפעם, היא תהיה שונה וקטלנית, ותוסיף מכות הרסניות במקומות הכואבים ביותר, בהמשך למכות העצומות שספג משטר הטרור האיראני עד עכשיו, שירעידו ויקריסו את יסודותיו.
Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump menegaskan bahwa dirinya tidak akan menggunakan senjata nuklir dalam menghadapi Iran. Pernyataan itu disampaikan saat sesi tanya jawab dengan wartawan 23 April terkait kemungkinan penggunaan kekuatan nuklir dalam konflik yang sedang berlangsung. Dalam keterangannya, Trump menyebut bahwa langkah tersebut tidak diperlukan. Ia menilai Amerika Serikat dapat mencapai tujuan militernya melalui cara-cara konvensional tanpa harus menggunakan senjata nuklir.
So, I can only tell you this, it'll end. I don't think it'll be very long, by the way. They're delaying it because we don't know who to deal with. They are in, they know who the leader is in this country. We don't know who the leader is in Iran. Because remember, regime change. Khomeini is gone. He's gone to greener pastures. He's gone and all of his team is gone. Then a second group came in, they're all gone. And now you have the third group, and they're a little concerned about being gone too.
Sir, would you use a nuclear weapon against Iran? You posted on Truth Social a few weeks ago.
We don't need
That's
it.
Not
Why do I need
about.
it? Why would a stupid question like that be asked?
Why
would I use a nuclear weapon when we've totally, in a very conventional way, decimated them without it? No, I wouldn't use it. A nuclear weapon should never be allowed to be used by anybody.
Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump mengklaim bahwa kepemimpinan Iran saat ini tengah mengalami perpecahan internal dan berjuang seperti kucing dan anjing di tengah mandeknya proses negosiasi antara kedua pihak. Dikutip dari Fiori pada 24 April, melalui keterangannya kepada media, Trump menuturkan bahwa dirinya tidak dapat memberikan kepastian terkait perkembangan negosiasi karena menurutnya kondisi internal Iran sedang tidak stabil. Ia menyebut adanya pergantian kepemimpinan yang membuat situasi di dalam pemerintahan Iran menjadi kacau dan saling berebut pengaruh. Trump juga menilai bahwa konflik internal tersebut berdampak pada kebuntuan pembicaraan yang sedang berlangsung. Ia menggambarkan bahwa kondisi itu membuat Iran tidak memiliki arah kepemimpinan yang jelas dalam mengambil keputusan.
How long are you willing to wait until you get a
don't rush me. Don't rush me, Jeff. Guys like you want to say, so we were in Vietnam like for 18 years. We were in Iraq for many, many years. We're in for I don't like to say World War II because that was a biggie. But we were 4.5, almost 5 years in World War II. We were in the Korean War for 7 years. I've been doing this for 6 weeks. And their military is totally defeated. They're outside of the little wise guy ships. I call them the wise guy ships, the little boats that they have running around with guns in them. We'll take them out too when we see them. But their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft is gone. All of their anti-aircraft machinery is gone. Maybe they loaded up a little bit during the 2-week hiatus, but we'll knock that out in about one day if they did. We've done an amazing job. Their leaders are gone. The leaders are all gone. Part of the problem is that, that's why I can't really answer your question. They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control. Because we've created a real mess for them. But they've created a mess for the world over the last 47 years. They've killed a lot of our people. when you see a soldier, a young person, or now an older person, but a person without legs or without arms or with a face that got blown to pieces, most likely it was from Iran. It was Soleimani who I killed. Soleimani loved the roadside bomb. He was an evil genius. He was a brilliant general. Probably we wouldn't be as far advanced had I not taken him out. That was the beginning of it all. And then I ended the Obama horror show. The nuclear transaction that he made was horror. I gave him a road to the, you call it, I mean, what the deal that he did, the Iran nuclear deal, was so bad. It gave him a road to a nuclear weapon. And I will tell you, I deal with him. You cannot give Iran a nuclear weapon. This is all about a nuclear weapon. They cannot have the nuclear bomb, and they're not going to have the nuclear bomb. So we've taken out their military. We've hit about 75% of our targets. We stopped a little early because they wanted to have some peace. And we have a blockade that's 100% effective. And they're getting no business. And as you know, they're not doing well economically, financially. They're not doing any business because of the blockade. They want to make a deal. We have been speaking to them, but they don't even know who's leading the country. They're in turmoil. They're in turmoil. So we thought we'd give them a little chance to get some of their turmoil resolved. But, you know, and I hope the fake news, people like you, I hope the fake news are going to be able to write about it accurately, because when you say, oh, they're fighting very well, they're not fighting well. They've been obliterated, Jeff, obliterated. 159 ships are in the Navy. You know how many ships are at the bottom of the sea, Jeff? 159.